Hey, what's good, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. Now, today I'm telling a funny little story. This happened about a year ago, and I'm going to jump right into it. So, about a year ago, just shopping with some friends, me and two other people. And while me and my two friends were at the mall shopping, another friend of mine texted me while I was at the mall and asked, "Hey, man, do you want to hang out?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, of course. We'll come pick you up." And I told him who I was with. He's like, "All right, dope. See you soon." So, we got done shopping, left the mall, got in my friend's car, and then we drove over to my friend's house. And my friend lives right across the street from a little gas station / like convenience store thing. So when we get there, we notice there's a huge crowd at the gas station. And I was like, okay, what's going on? Because immediately, it's kind of weird to just see right off the bat, like a crowd at a gas station. Like, it's a gas station. There's no Beyonce concert going on. There's nothing cool. It's just gas. And, you can buy hot Cheetos. That's about as cool as it gets at a gas station. But anyway, I saw this crowd, and right off the bat, I was like, okay, that's a fight. There's no way that's not a fight. So I ran across the street to the gas station to see what was going on. First, I looked both ways, of course, before I ran across the street. Always look both ways, guys. Safety first. Anyway, I ran across the street to the gas station. I approached the crowd, and sure enough, it's a fight. I called it. It was two dudes fighting, and it wasn't a fair fight. It was one dude who was way bigger than the other, and the smaller guy was just getting his ass kicked. He was on the ground just taking hits. So I couldn't really see it that well, so I quickly moved in and out and kind of made my way through the crowd up to the front until I was front row. And the dude's just covering his face, trying to not get hit in the face. He was on the ground. And he's like, "Yo, stop, please stop." And the other guy, beating on him, actually stopped and backed up and let him get up. So I was like, okay, cool, maybe it's over. And the dude gets up, the one that was getting beat pretty bad, and he takes a quick look around. He looks at me, and he looks back at someone else, and then he looks back at me, and he looks really surprised for some reason. And he walks up to me kind of slowly, pointing at me. And you gotta understand, all the attention was on these two guys that were fighting. So the minute one of them points at me and comes up to me, now the attention's also on me. And I immediately got super nervous. I didn't know what this guy was about to do. I thought he was about to punch me, honestly, because he didn't look too happy, I guess. He looked really confused and surprised. And he walks up to me with his finger still pointing at me, and he goes, "Yo, are you Luna?" And immediately I'm like, oh, no way. There's no way I just walked up to a random fight and one of the people in the fight happens to know me in my YouTube videos. And he repeated himself. He's like, "Yo, are you Luna?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, that's me." And he was just like, "No way, dude, I watch your videos." I was like, "Thank you." I shook his hand. I was like, "Are you okay?" He's like, "Yeah, man, I'm good, thank you." And I was like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "Yeah, all good." And the other guy who was in the fight is just staring at both of us with the most confused look on his face. He's just waiting. And me and this dude are just having a conversation about YouTube and stuff. And everyone's just staring at us like, dude, what the hell is going on? Who's this random dude and why did the fight stop? And while we're talking, all of a sudden, some store owner from the gas station comes out. And he starts yelling. He's like, "Everyone move it. Come on, move along, move along. There's nothing going on." And everyone starts dispersing the crowd, and everyone just kind of starts moving. Me, the guy that was in the fight, and my friends are all just hanging back talking to each other, and everybody else just keeps walking away from us. So since it was basically over, I just asked this guy, I was like, "Yo, man, why were you in a fight to begin with?" And he told me that he used to be friends with the guy he was fighting, and that basically they stopped being friends and wanted to fight because of a girl. He had this girlfriend, and the other guy was flirting with her, and he challenged him, and yeah, fought over a girl. I was like, "Yo, dude, just don't fight people. People are dickheads, but don't risk getting hurt over it because you seem like a pretty cool guy." But then we talked for 10 more minutes. He asked me if I could sign something before he had to leave. I was like, "Yeah, sure, give me a sec." So I walked into the gas station, borrowed a pen from the guy at the counter. I went back outside. I signed this guy's shoe, and then he ended up leaving. We left, and that was pretty much the whole story. And just a huge funny situation. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video / story. Please leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed it. Leave your stories in the comments down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Peace.